the Gould Mine podcast.
It's interesting that you were initially a passive investor, and I feel like, I hear both stories pretty frequently. It's not like one size fits all solution. So what was it about how was it transitioning from like passive to more active investor? Was that a natural transition? What was it that kind of like got you moving in that direction versus just saying like, hey, I'm going to collect my, comfy Silicon Valley salary and just dump all of the excess money into these passive investment vehicles?
It was because of the natural enthusiasm I had for it. And so I was very evangelical about telling friends and family about it. And so they said, I want to learn more. Like, what? I've never heard of that. And some people said, oh, that seems like a scam, a Ponzi scheme, too good to be true. And I was like, it's not. They're good. They're not like so great that they are dismissible, right? Like 20% annualized is what we often see across different asset class syndications in the market, right? But people have never heard of it. We're like, that seems unbelievable. And so the more I was educating my friends and family about it, and then I built an online platform to continue the education. And so, so it just kind of happened naturally, but there was a decision point where I said, okay, well, I got to grow this into either a full blown business or stop putting so much time into it. And so that was during COVID. And during COVID, my online education really blew up because people were sitting at home. They'd get on Zoom and they'd watch me for hours. And so that grew the online community. So there was enough to go out and acquire assets with my investor community, alongside me, because they had consumed so much of my educational material. So it was kind of organic, but it was during COVID when I decided, okay, this is, it's grown into something that is taking enough of my time that I need to decide, am I going to make a business out of it? And had I known, this may not be what everyone wants to hear, but had I known at that point in time how much work it was going to be to transition into being GP on not only multifamily syndications, but across different asset classes. We're now an investment firm that has oil and gas. We have hedge funds and different things. I might not have started out, but I'm so glad I did. So I'm so glad someone didn't tell me how much work it was going to be, because it is worth it. And, anyone listening, I know one of your questions was if someone's thinking of getting into it, I say, just realize that the beginning is the hardest. And once you get the momentum, then you can keep gliding. The beginning is definitely the hardest, but it's totally worth it for, the location freedom. We live wherever we want. We travel when we want. We take our family all over the world, several international trips per year. It's really a different lifestyle than the 9 to 5. And I was craving it my whole life. So the work is worth it.